Hey guys, it's Lydia here. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a 40-minute HIIT cardio workout. So HIIT means high intensive interval training. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a high intensive work for a 45-second interval with a 15-second break in between each exercise. This is going to be a lot of fun, and it's definitely going to be a sweaty cardio workout. So yesterday's workout was a upper body workout, so I wanted to take a little more of the upper body out and do more lower body and just kind of full body moves that aren't as much targeting the upper body. But don't worry, there are still upper body workouts in here, so if you wanted to work your upper body today, you're still gonna work it. So we have a quick 5-minute warm-up. We have 10 exercises, which we're gonna do 3 times. And then we have a 5-minute cool down to rounding all to 40 minutes. So I hope you enjoy this workout. Let's dive in. So we're gonna start with all the warm-up exercises for 30 seconds, starting with just a basic jump rope like this. So all you're doing is just kind of hopping in place and pretending like you're jumping with a jump rope. If you don't want to jump, you can always just kind of step like this, raising one heel at a time, and that's still going to warm up your calves. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to do some little arm circles going forward, and then at the 15-second mark, we're going to be going backwards. Alright, here we go. Switch directions. So they're not big arm circles, they're just little ones meant to warm up your arms. For the next move, we're going to do a cross jack in like 5 seconds. Here we go. So a cross jack is just where you take your arms in front of you instead of overhead. And if you want to modify, you can always just step it out, which is a great way. It's still working, it's still warming up, but obviously taking out the jumping if you don't want to jump. In 5 seconds, we're going to go to a lunge reach. Alright, here we go. Lunge, reach, reach, step, lunge, reach, reach. Next one, we're going to go to the ground. Okay, so for the next one, come into a plank. You're going to step one foot in, reach, step it back, other foot, reach. So we're just going to do that for the whole 30 seconds. And this is a really good move for working or warming up your lower body as well as your upper body. Relax. Okay, so for the next one, come into a low plank, and we're just going to do some plank twists. This is really simple, but it really warms up your abs and your back, as well as a little bit of your upper body. Okay, so for the next one, flip over, and we're going to do some glute bridges. It's really simple, but warming up that lower body. Last warm-up move, all we're going to do is just come into a wide forward fold, and this is just kind of taking it down and giving us a nice good stretch for your hamstrings. Now if this is a little bit easy for you, you can always walk your feet together if you're a little more flexible, but if this is getting too much of a stretch, you can always walk your feet out. And relax. Alrighty, that was it for the warm-up. It was really fun, really active. I'm sweating already, but now let's go up to standing for the workout. Like I said, we have 10 exercises, 45 seconds on with a 15-second break. We're going to be doing it all for 3 rounds. It's going to be fun. It's going to be sweaty. You'll probably challenge yourself, which is awesome. So let's go up to standing. Alrighty, so for the first move, we're going to start with some jump lunges. We are diving right into it. So either you can do like I'm doing, where you bring your legs together and then split, or you can jump straight from lunge to lunge. I like the first option because it's a little bit easier. We got about 15 seconds left. Relax. Whoa, alrighty. So next up, we got a lateral hop touching the ground. So you're gonna hop to one side, touch the ground, hop to the other. Here we go. You're gonna go as fast as you can. Whoa. Relax. Whew. Alright, so next up we're going to do a ladder drill. That's just where you bring your feet in, out, in, out. So it seems really easy, but once you're in it, you start to feel it a lot. Alright, so here we go. Bring it in and out. Like I said, it seems really easy, especially when you're first starting, and then you start to feel it in your glutes, in your outer thighs, outer hips. And try to speed it up as fast as you can. So if you feel like you're just going through it, not really, try to go really fast. We don't need a ladder to do this. We can get just as good of a workout. Obviously, if you do have something on the ground that you can kind of measure with, that's always fun. Challenge yourself a bit more. Try to go as fast as you can. We have about 10 seconds left. You start to feel that fast. Okay, next up, we got a jumping jack to a plank jack. So it's kind of like a burpee. You're gonna do a jumping jack, go down to the ground into a plank, and then jack your legs out. Here we go. So for this, if you are really getting tired, you can always skip to a modified jumping jack, come down, and then tap it out in your plank jack. So whatever level you're at, just do that. But try to challenge yourself with the jump. And relax. Okay, next, it's a little bit easier. We're just gonna skip to one side, jump, skip to the other side, jump. Here we go. On that jump, try to jump as high as you can. Pretend like you're trying to grab a ball that's being thrown to you. Or like you're spiking in volleyball or something. Try to land softly on your toes with your knees bent. And relax. Whew. Alrighty. Next, we're going to take it down a little bit. We're doing kneeling squat and then just jump up. So here we go. You're going to squat, come onto your knees, come up, and jump. Feeling it in that lower body. You got this, guys. Keep going. And relax. All right, so now we get to go onto the ground. Okay, so come onto the ground and we're going to be doing some exercises in a plank that are still nice high cardio. We're going to be doing 4 mountain climbers to 2 plank jacks. Here we go. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My hands are really sweaty, so it's really hard to get good traction here. Relax. After that upper body workout yesterday, my arms are really sore. Okay, so this next one we have another plank exercise, plank shoulder taps. So this is really hard for you. You can go onto your knees. I think I'm gonna at least start this way because my upper body is really sore. But what I want you to do, whether you're on your knees or on your toes, to keep your hips as steady as you possibly can. So you're not swerving like this. That's not what we want. Everything should be nice, in control. Your hips are barely moving. They're probably gonna sway a little bit, but you wanna keep nice control, not feeling like you're swaying one side or the other. And guess what? We only have like 2 seconds left. And relax. Whew. Okay, next up, we got a little more ab work. A little less cardio, more ab. Reverse crunch to sit up. Here we go. Lay down on your back. You're gonna do a crunch, come up, sit up. Crunch. If you want to, you can have your hands under your hips for that reverse crunch. Or not. It makes it a little bit easier if you do. But you really want to use your lower abs to pull your hips off the ground. So it's not your back doing it. It's not the momentum. It's just your lower abs. It's a little less cardio so you have a chance to breathe. All right, last one, lift and relax. Whew. Okay, Okay, so the last exercise, we're gonna go up to standing. We're doing some burpees. Good luck. Okay, so for these burpees, all I want you to do is just bring your stomach to the ground when you go into that plank. So normally when I do burpees, I kind of cheat. I just go down into a plank and I don't bring my stomach to the ground. So you're gonna go down to the plank, bring your stomach to the ground, come up, and here we go. Jump up, come down, and jump. If you want to, you can take it to like an actual push-up, but you know, I don't want to. Especially since my upper body's pretty sore. We're almost there, guys. You can do this. Keep pushing. About 5 seconds left. And relax. Whew. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start all over again with those jump lunges. So, like I said, either you can do this or you can jump from lunge to lunge, or you can do some reverse lunges. I might do that for the beginning because I'm still trying to breathe from the burpees. And reverse lunges are still really working. They're still getting all your leg muscles. Obviously my heart rate's still up. Like I always say, you can modify, but don't quit. So if you feel like jump lunges are getting way too hard, switch to reverse lunges. But you do not have to quit. All right, relax. Okay, we got the lateral hops touching the ground next. Get your breath. Here we go. So if you don't want to touch the ground, you don't have to. You can go like this. It's still working all your leg muscles. But what I don't want you doing is just touching the ground with your legs straight. That's not what we're going for. Your legs should be nice and bent when touching the ground. And that's gonna work your glute. So if you feel like it's really hard for you to touch the ground, you don't have to, but don't try and bend with your back. Always bend with your hips. Keep your gaze looking forward and relax. I'm gonna grab a drink. Next we have the ladder drill. Here we go. So, like I said, it's simple, but so effective. Seconds, only 15 seconds of work left, and then you can be done with these ladder drills. And relax. Okay, next we got a side skip to the jump, or wait, no, we got the plank jack to jumping jack. Don't love this one, but we got it, guys. Here we go. If you want to, you can, take it a bit slower maybe, or maybe just step it out instead of jumping. hitting that shelf. It's bad. Alright, we're almost there, guys. Relax. Next, we got that skip to high jump. I need to watch out for this shelf. I keep hitting into it. Okay. So here we go. Skip, jump. Sorry about the noise outside. And jump. I like this move's a little bit easier. Even though you're still moving, still working. If you don't want to jump, just lift your heels off the ground. It's a really good alternative. Still works your calf muscles, but you know, less hard on the knees. Last one, and jump. Okay, next we got that kneeling squat. This one was hard, but I know we can do it. Here we go. Jump up, squat, kneel, come up, and jump. We got about 15 seconds left. And relax. Alright, so now let's go down to the ground. Alright, so come down to the ground. Next we got that mountain climber to Plank Jax. It's gonna be fun. We got this. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna take it a bit slower this time and then tap it out on the Plank Jax. I feel like that's just easier for me right now. But just push yourself to your limit. Next up, we got those shoulder taps. We got this. And I think I'm gonna go from to wipe my hands off. It's really slippery. That's a problem with filming in summer. It's really, really slippery and sweaty here. Here we go. Plank shoulder taps, either on your toes or on your knees. Either one. Keep your hips steady. You're getting into on your toes and it's super hard for you to maintain good form, it's probably best you just come down onto your knees. It's still challenging my upper body and my abs. Alrighty, relax. Next, we got the reverse crunch to sit up. I love a good ab move. It's just so good. I always want to make sure to put ab moves in my workouts. Here we go. Reverse crunch. Sit up. And you want to make sure to not use momentum so you're not like flinging back. That's not all we want to do. So if you're going into the sit up, sit all the way down and then go into the reverse crunch. Bring your legs all the way down and then do the sit up. Never use the momentum to do the move because there's no point in it if you're not working. the burpees. Let's go up the standing. Alright guys, this is our second last time doing this. Very end of the second last round. Here we go. Jump up, come down, touch down, and jump back up. If you don't want to jump, you can actually just step and then do a calf raise, and that's still going to work every part of your body. We're almost there, guys. Keep pushing. One last time. And relax. Whew. Alrighty, we got our last round. We got this. Alrighty, we're gonna go as jump lunges or reverse lunges, whichever you want. Almost there. Keep pushing, no matter what level you're at, and relax. Whew. My heart rate's still up, even when I modify. Next we got the lateral hops. Here we go. So you can either touch the ground or not, and as I'm showing here, like you can do a step and it's still working, or you can take it to that light little hop. And relax. Ladder drill is up next. Whew. Here we go. It's the last time we have to do this. My legs feel like jello already. We're on our last round. We're nearly at the end. Keep pushing, guys. I'm here with you. Got about 15 seconds left. And then we don't have to do these anymore. It's always a nice comforting thought. And relax. Grab a drink. Okay, Plank Jack. Whew. This is a hard one. I'm gonna take it to the taps. Well, it wasn't smart to drink a ton of water before doing this. And relax. Good. Okay, we got that skip to jump. We got this. This one's a little bit easier, a little more of an active recovery. Here we go. I always like to pretend that I'm reaching up to grab a frisbee. It's always kind of fun to imagine something that way. You're not just jumping. It's more fun. You can always try to reach for the ceiling. That's kind of fun. It makes you jump a little bit higher. And relax. Okay, we got one more move, standing. And that is a kneeling squat. Here we go. You can always just take it to a calf raise. That's where you need to be. It's still working your calf muscles. You're still working hard. Try to go faster. I know it's hard. My legs feel like jello, but try to go as fast as you can. And relax. Let's go down to the ground. Alright, so come to seated. I'm sorry about this lighting, but we got that plank, mountain climber to plank jack. Working the abs, especially since my hands are so sweaty. It takes a lot more work to balance. Got about 5 seconds left. You can do this, guys. And lower down. Man, my hands are really, really sweaty. Alright, next we got the shoulder taps. Here we go. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. Winter probably won't be as slippery on my mat. In summer, you don't really realize it, but you sweat a lot more in your workouts. Relax. Right, next, we only have 2 moves left, guys. Hallelujah. Next, we got that reverse crunch to sit up. Here we go. Reverse crunch, sit up. Remember, don't use the momentum of one or the other. You just want to solely be working your abs. Sit up. If you want to make it more challenging, try to put your hands behind your head. That's going to really challenge your abs a lot more, as opposed to if your hands were just in front of you. So when your hands are in front of you, it uses more momentum, which, for a beginner, that's great, but if you want to work more, try putting your hands behind your head. And relax. All right, we got our last move, guys. We're almost there. We got our burpees, and then we're done, and then we get to stretch out, and it'll be so nice. So let's go up to standing. Alrighty, guys, we have our last move. Here we go. Jump up, come down, and back up. Remember, you can always step if you don't want to jump. But you know, it's the last exercise, so try to push yourself harder. We're almost there. Keep pushing. Once you're done with this, you'll feel so good. And that's it. Guys, we made it through the workout. Congratulations. You guys feel so triumphant right now. But yeah. Try to catch your breath. Alright. So we're going to go down to the ground. We're going to be doing some stretches to just cool off, because it's very important to stretch after a workout. It's only going to be like a 5-minute stretching routine. So let's go down to the ground and stretch off. Guys, we made it! Woo! Alrighty, so come down, sitting. We're going to start by putting our legs out into a straddle. And then we're just going to go over one leg to stretch out your hamstring, which is the back of your leg. With all those squats and jumping we did, your hamstring gets a little bit sore, so this is a really good stretch to stretch him out. So wherever you are, stay there. So if you feel like your hands are right here, you're feeling a stretch, you can stay there. If your nose is already by your knee and like this, you can stay here. Just push yourself till you feel a good stretch. And if you want to, you can flex your foot, get a really good stretch in the back of your knee and into your calf. Especially since we did all that jumping and calf raises. Your calves are probably a little bit sore. Alrighty, so let's go to the other side now. So remember, either just reach over or you can flex your foot. You know, wherever you're at, that's fine. If you're up here and you're feeling a stretch, that's completely fine. If you're down here and you feel a stretch, that's completely fine. The goal is to just stretch out your muscles after all the hard work we did. So don't try to push yourself too far. Just go to where you feel a good stretch. Alrighty, so then we're going to come to the middle. You should feel a really good stretch in your inner thighs. And again, if you're like up here and you're feeling a stretch, that's completely fine. And don't forget to breathe through your stretches. That's really what helps you stretch, is every time you take in a breath, you can feel the stretch, and every time you exhale, try to go deeper into the stretch. Alright, so next we're going to go into a lunge. This is one of my favorite stretches. So come up like this, and then you're going to put your hand on your knee like this, and really push this knee or this hip forward. You feel a really, really deep stretch in that hip flexor. So then switch legs, bring the other leg forward. One leg might be a little more flexible than the other. That happens. Just push till you feel a nice stretch in your, kind of the front of your hip and the back leg. we're gonna place one leg on top of the other like this, and you want your legs to be parallel. So if you're looking down on them, they're nice and parallel, so this front foot isn't coming under like this. You're not sitting cross-legged. And then with this top knee, just try to push it towards the ground, and you'll feel a nice deep stretch in your glute and your outer hip. You might even feel it a little bit in your hip flexor. Everyone feels these stretches differently depending on where you're more flexible. Alrighty, so then switch legs. Remember, you're not sitting cross-legged. Your legs should be nice and parallel. You're just going to push the top leg down. And if you feel like this isn't really that great of a stretch, you can always lean forward, and that gets a nice deep stretch in your hip. Last stretch, we're going to stretch out our low back and abs. So just bring your hips to the ground and arch back as far as you can. And if this is too much of a stretch, you can always go from your elbows like this. Back into a child's pose. This is just to lengthen back out your spine. Alrighty, so come back up. And that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this 40-minute HIIT cardio workout. It was intense, it was fun. Like I said at the beginning, it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be fun, and I think it was a lot of fun doing this workout with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and be sure to subscribe below, because if you didn't know, I am posting workouts every single day this month. Every single day. So you definitely don't want to miss out. I'll link below the whole playlist of my September workout challenge, so if you want to start at the beginning you can, or you could just jump right along now and do it. And I love this challenge because it has all types of workouts. It's got upper body, lower body, abs, cardio like we did today. Today was one of the more long workouts. Normally I do anywhere from 10 to 20, maybe 30 minutes is the normal range of my workouts, but every now and then I like to do a little bit longer just to challenge myself. But that's it for today's video, guys. I will see you tomorrow with another workout. Bye!